So today we're going to do things a little differently. Usually I give you a lesson from the book, but today we're going to start with some things from here. These 6 things that are on the board are the 6 things that you told me are difficult for you. Well, except Marifer. Marifer couldn't think of anything, so I selected something that I know is difficult to her, and it's when to use and not use the. If you don't mind, please get your notebooks, and on the top of one section, I want you to write get. Okay? Class, if you're gonna go to the bathroom, please write me a message. Teacher, I'm going to the bathroom. You don't have to ask for permission, but tell me so I don't ask you questions. And remember, this is a review for you. All right. So especially don't leave, especially when it's your topic. And this is the first topic, common uses of get. I think I said this already, but write get at the top of your paper or the top of a section. Get. I'm going to give you some common uses of get. The first use of get, it's kind of like buy. Buy. Okay. Get means buy sometimes. For example, I could say, I'm going to buy some chips at the OXXO. Voy a comprar algunas sabritas. Voy a comprar unas sabritas en el OXXO. Instead of saying, I'm going to buy some chips, I can say, I'm going to get some chips. I'm going to get some chips at the OXXO. And that's perfectly fine. Okay. Everybody, in your notebook, I want you to write a sentence using get with the meaning of buy. Use get as if it were replacing buy. Please write your sentence. All right, Anita, tell me your example with get with the meaning of buy.
I'm going to get a new notebook at the store.
Very good, at the store. Jasmine, do you have a sentence?
No.
No? Adriana, do you have a sentence?
I think so.
Tell me.
I'm going to get some headphones.
Gonna get some headphones. Yes. Perfect. I'm gonna buy some headphones, gonna get some headphones. That's the first use of get. Jan, do you have a sentence?
I'm going to get milk at the store.
Gonna get milk at the store. Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna get milk from a cow. All right, so speaking of get for buy, you can also use get like obtain, and not necessarily to pay for something. Okay, not necessarily to buy or pay for something. And in this case, it kind of means like to bring. Bring. It depends on the context. For example, if we are at a party and you and your family enter the party and everybody sits down except one person because they don't have a chair, then me, as the party host, I need to go and bring your family member a chair. I could say, don't worry, I will get you a chair. In other words, I will bring you a chair. Okay. Or if for that same party, I forget to buy napkins, I can call you. Hey, Anita, can you get some napkins for the party? Can you bring some napkins for the party? Can you obtain? It doesn't necessarily mean to buy something. You can, I don't know, bring it from your house or something like that. Okay. If you're going out, maybe your mom will say, hey, get the keys. Get the keys for the car. Is that clear, Jen? Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. You can also use get to talk about your grades or results on a test in a class or something like that. On the last test, I got 87. I got an 87. Saqué un 87. I got an 87. Jan, what did you get on the last test? You can make the number up.
No, 91.
Yeah, 91. Okay. Paola, what did you get on the last test?
I don't know.
You can make up the number, Paola, make up the number.
I got a 80.
Okay. Marifer, make up the number. What did you get on the last test?
I don't want to remind.
What? Okay. She is shy. Well, you can also use get to mean understand. Okay. You can say, I understand, or I get it. I don't understand. I don't get it. I understood. I got it. I didn't understand. I didn't get it. So get also means understand. Okay. Adriana, how do you say no entiendo using get in English?
I don't get using what?
I don't what?
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah. How do you say no entiendo in English?
I don't get it.
Very good. Paola, how do you say no entendí in English? No entendí.
Got it.
No, come on, that's not an option. It's right here. It's one of these right here.
Didn't get it.
I didn't get it. There you go. Jan, any questions so far?
No, sir.
All right. You can use get to talk about contracting not contracting, to contract a disease, a virus, or illness, anything like that. For example, me dio COVID, I got COVID. Okay. I got COVID. How do you say gripa in English, Anita?
Gripe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, how do you don't know how to say it in English?
But how it pronounce? How I'm supposed to pronounce?
Gripa, it would be like the flu.
Yeah.
The flu. So how do I say me dio gripa? Or in your case, me dio gripe.
I got a flu.
I got the flu.
The
Okay.
flu?
The flu. Yes. Why the? I don't know, but that's the correct way to say it. Okay. Now let's see. Let's see. Jasmine, how do you say me dio fiebre? Do you know how to say fiebre in English?
Um, I don't know, but I think it's fever. I don't
Fever,
know.
yeah.
Fever.
So me dio fiebre. What is that?
I got fever.
I got a fever. Yes. So get also means to contract an illness. Jan, does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, all right. And how else can we use get? Hmm. Well, I'm going to teach you some common expressions. Get home, llegar a casa. Get off work, es salir del trabajo. Get out of, salir de. Let's see, let's see. And get ready. Prepárate. All right, class. And these are like some 6 different uses of get. I hope you wrote them down. Do you have any questions before I continue to the next topic, when to use and not use the? Everything's okay?
No.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. Well, let's go. When to use the and when not to use the. All right. So let's begin with the do not. Do not use the if you are generalizing. Do not use the if you are generalizing. In Spanish, we use el, la, los, las para generalizar. In English, we don't do that. For example, in Spanish, I can say, me gustan los gatos. Los gatos. Okay, me gustan los gatos, aunque sea algo general. You say los gatos. In English, you cannot say, I like the cats. That sounds ridiculous. Because you are generalizing, you do not use the. So you just say, I like cats. Jasmine, how do you say, me gustan los conejos?
I like bunnies.
I like bunnies. I like rabbits. Same thing, same thing. Anita, how do I say, yo prefiero los perros?
I prefer dogs.
I prefer dogs. Okay. How can I say this? Speaking generally, Jen, how do I say la gente está triste?
People are sad.
People are sad. Yes. People are sad because of what happened in Texas. People are sad. That's general. La gente está triste. People are sad. So do not use the if you are generalizing. And the opposite, you use the if you are specifying. How do I know that I'm specifying? You specify when one, you use a relative clause, you know, who, that, or which. I like the cat that lives next door. The people who live next door are sad. So when you use a relative clause, you know, with who, that, or which, That's specific. You can also use the when you use a prepositional phrase, you know, in, on, at, etc. I like the cats in my neighborhood. I like the bunnies in the store. The people in Texas are sad. So whenever you use those prepositions, you are specifying. So you use the if you are specifying, and if it's clear. Or if what you're talking about is clear or obvious. And what I mean by that is if you and I are here at my apartment and I say, hey, can you pass me the remote? The remote control, the remote controller. Well, it's going to be pretty obvious that I'm talking about the remote controller for the TV because there is no other remote. Okay. If we are eating together at a table, I say, hey, can you pass me the salt? The salt that is here on the table. You know, it's obvious what I'm talking about. There is no other option. Hey, can you pass me the keys? Pass me the keys. What keys? It's obvious. The keys that are here in the house. Okay. So if something is clear, you use the. Let me give you some examples. I like the cats in my neighborhood. The people who live in Texas are sad and, you know, in my house. Hey, pass me the remote. But just like everything in English, there are some exceptions here. Copy these two things while I find my list of exceptions. So look, do not use the with these common locations, especially after the prepositions at, to, in, before, and after. Okay, home, bed, work, school, college, class, prison, jail. So do not use the with these common expressions, okay, especially after these prepositions. Of course, unless it's a specific place. Hey, I'm outside the school. Which school? The school you sent me to. But in all the other cases with home, bed, work, college, class, prison, you do not use the. Okay? You do not use the. Anita, how do you say estoy en casa?
I'm at home.
I'm at home. Very good. Paula, how do you say estoy en el trabajo?
I'm at work.
Beautiful. And Marifer, how do you say estoy en la escuela? I'm at school. Wonderful. All right. And now you are going to use the with these common locations, especially after the prepositions at and to. Okay. The office, the factory, the store, the mall, the gym, the library, the park, the pool, the post office, the bank. Adriana, how do you say estoy en el gimnasio?
I'm in the gym.
Not in. No, not in the gym. Estoy en el gimnasio. One more time, Adri, try it. Adri, estoy en el gimnasio.
In.
No, you're not gonna use in, use at. Estoy en el gimnasio.
I'm at gym.
I'm at what?
I'm at the gym.
I'm at the gym. Very good. Jen, how do you say estoy en la biblioteca?
I'm at the library.
At the library.
The library.
Nice. Jasmine, how do you say estoy en la alberca?
I'm at the pool.
Good. Okay, class, please copy all of this into your notebooks. The next topic is going to be the present perfect. All right. So at the top you put the present perfect. All right. First, I got to teach you the structure of the present perfect. You got to use have or has plus the past participle verb. Okay. As you should already know, have goes with I, you, we, and they, and has goes with he, she, and it. He, she, and it. Okay. We use the present perfect to talk about experiences. With no specific time in the past. Okay. With no specific time in the past. So if you have a specific time in the past, don't use the present perfect. Use the simple past. For example, it's correct to say, I went to the store yesterday. That's correct. But it is not correct to say, I have gone to the store yesterday. Not correct at all. Okay. Why? Because this is a specific time in the past and that's not correct. Now, what you could say is, I went to the store today and I have gone to the store today. And yes, today is a specific time, but it's not in the past. Today is still present. Okay, today is still present. And it's not finished. Okay, talk about experience with no specific time in the past, and to talk about things you did and might do again. So if I say I went to the store today, that's it. I'm done. But if I say I have gone to the store today, he ido a la tienda hoy. Tal vez vaya otra vez. I might go again. I don't know. But that would be the difference. I went to the store today. It's like, yes, it's finished. I have gone to the store today. You will probably go again. We don't know. You decide. So in Spanish, this would be like yo he, tú has, ellos han, ellas han, nosotros hemos, and things like that. So, Paola, how do you say he comido tacos 2 veces este mes?
I have eaten tacos 2 times this month.
Yeah, 2 times this month or twice this month would both work. Cool. And that's the present perfect. We call it the present perfect because have and has are in the present. Now let's go with the past perfect. I'm going to keep this information here so we can compare. The past perfect. With the past perfect, you're going to use had and then the past participle verb. In this case, it's called the past perfect because had is in the past. And had goes with everything. It goes with I, you, we, they, he, she, and it. Yep. It goes with all of those. And the past perfect, we use it as the super past. You know, to talk about something that happened before something in the past. Okay. It's very good to use the past perfect to put things in order. Before I started the class, I had uploaded 3 videos onto TikTok. What happened first on a chronological line? Did I start the class first or did I upload the videos onto TikTok first?
You uploaded 3 videos.
Very good. All right. So look, let me write 2 sentences that might help you. I have eaten tacos twice this month. In Spanish, this would be he comido tacos 2 veces este mes. If I say I had eaten tacos twice this month, it's like saying había comido tacos 2 veces este mes. Okay. Y este había suena raro si va solo. Tiene que haber mucho contexto, ¿no? Hay que ir por unos tacos. No, ya había comido tacos 2 veces este mes. No, it's not gonna work. Okay. ¿Por qué no fuiste a la taquiza ayer? Es que había comido tacos 2 veces este mes. No me dieron ganas. So, esto pasa antes que otra cosa en el pasado. Es super pasado, super past. Esto nada más para hablar de una experiencia. Okay, no specific time. Yes, a specific time, but it cannot be a specific time in the past. This month is still the present. All right, so now I'm gonna say a few sentences in Spanish and you say them in English, please. Jan, how do I say he trabajado mucho?
I have worked a lot.
Very good, thank you, thank you. Paola, how do I say había trabajado mucho?
I have worked a lot.
Very good. Class, do you have any questions with this?
No.
No.
All right, let's continue. Let's continue. Let's talk about reported speech now. Reported speech. Separate your sections by putting or by writing reported speech in big letters. Now, the first thing, you got to know why we report speech, you know? Reported speech is not always for gossip, okay? It's literally to report things people said. It can be gossip. Most of the time it is gossip. But sometimes it's not. Maybe your classmate asks, hey, what did the teacher say about the homework? And you report what the teacher said to your friend. Or maybe your brother asks you, hey, what did mom say last night about her chores? She said that, la, 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 la. And you report things to them. Now, remember this. The present becomes the past in every aspect. Simple present becomes a simple past. Present continuous becomes a past continuous. Am becomes was. Are becomes were. You got to shift back the verbs, okay? We call that verb shift back. Because you got to shift back the verbs, okay? So the present becomes the past. The past becomes the past perfect. Also, the present perfect becomes the past perfect. Okay. What else? What else? Will becomes would, and etc. There are many different things that you need to shift back. Okay, but these are like the general rules. Let me give you some examples. If I say, or if Luis says, let's use Luis. I don't know who Luis is, but let's use Luis as an example. Luis, I went to the store yesterday. If I wanted to report this, I would say, Luis told me that he had gone to the store yesterday. Luis dijo, directamente él dijo, yo fui a la tienda ayer. Yo le reportaría, Luis me dijo que él había ido a la tienda ayer. Había ido. Fui, había ido. Okay. The verb in the past becomes the past perfect. Had gone. Okay. Now, what if Luis says something like this? How can I report that? Half drunk, when I shift it back, what does it become? Anita?
Drunk.
That he what?
Had. Drank.
Had Drunk. 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 You got to use the verb in the past participle. Okay. He had drunk. Okay. Okay. Well, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it right there. Any questions with the reported speech?
No.
No? Marifer, Adri, Paola, Jasmine.
No.
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 All right. Well, the last example. Paola, what goes here on this line?
Well, he told me that he will meet me tomorrow.
That he would see me. Okay, that's it. That's it right there. All right. Shall we continue? Let's continue, no? To long noun phrases. Long noun phrases. I know this can be a little confusing. So let me just give you some examples. The best thing to do is a long noun phrases. The best thing to eat. Let's see. The best thing that I have ever done. What are some different long noun phrases? I think I'm gonna break this down in a very detailed way. A long noun phrase. First, you gotta know what a noun is. Class, does anyone here know how to explain what a noun is? No? Okay. Well, look, a noun is a person or a thing. It's a person or a thing. Una persona, una cosa. Okay. Now, a noun phrase is a person or a thing plus words that describe that person or thing. So I can give you an example. Girl is a noun. Boy is a noun. Table is a noun. You know, two persons, two people, and a thing. A noun phrase, it could be something like the little girl next door. La niñita aquí vive al lado. I could say the little boy upstairs. El niñito que vive arriba. Or the big table in the kitchen. That is also a noun phrase. Okay, that is also a noun phrase. Now, with these noun phrases, or simply put, nouns, you can make sentences. The little girl next door listens to K-pop every day. The little boy upstairs plays video games all day. The big table in the kitchen costs a lot of money. So these are just noun phrases. They're not long noun phrases. They're just noun phrases. Now, the long noun phrases that we learn or that we practice, they are not necessarily long. You know, they're not long necessarily. They can be short, like the best thing to do. But we use long noun phrases as a subject and as an object. And that takes me to the next thing that you got to know. What is a subject in English? A subject is the noun before the verb. Okay? El sujeto es el sustantivo que va antes del verbo. ¿Qué es el sustantivo? Una persona, una cosa, a person or thing. And Paola, what is a subject? Or sorry, an object?
I don't know.
You don't know. I asked you because you
Fish?
always know. An object is the noun.
Is it big?
Huh?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. So an object is the noun after the verb. That's all it is. After the verb. Well, the transitive verb. Now, when we use long noun phrases as a subject or as an object, we usually use the verb be. Not always, not always. Just like you saw up here. Here I put listens to, here I put plays, here I put cost. It's not always with the verb be, but normally you do use it with the verb be. So for example, the best thing to do is to relax. The best thing to eat in Acapulco is ceviche. The best thing that I have ever done is, and write the best thing you have ever done. The best thing I have ever done is visit Disneyland. And those are long noun phrases. So look, I want you to think about your city, wherever you may live. And I want you to write a sentence that begins like this. The best thing to do in my city is. The best thing to do in my city is go to Cinepolis. I hope that's not the best thing, but complete the sentence, please, with your own information. Okay, Anita, what's your sentence?
And the best thing to do in my city is to visit church during Hollywood.
Is it church during? Okay, cool. Paola, how about you?
The best thing to do in my city is go to the amusement park.
Cool. Adriana?
The best thing to do in my city is to go to the beach, but only the clean ones.
Okay, very good, Adi. And Jasmine?
The best thing to do in my city is visit the major temple.
A major temple. Okay, cool. And Marifer?
The best thing to do in my city is go to
What place? You sound very low, Marifer. Could you repeat that, please? No? Okay, Marifer, please stay after the class. Everybody else, if you don't have any questions, we are finished for today and you may leave. Have a wonderful afternoon and I hope you enjoyed this class and I hope it brought some value to you. Okay? Have a good day. Marifer, please wait.
Thank you, teacher. Bye. Take
See you,
care.
teacher.